Hi, Olivia. I'm Lori Beth Sussman. Let me preface this by explaining that 2 years ago I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, an autoimmune disease that can affect any part of one's GI tract, though for many, including myself, it affects primarily the intestines, aka one's guts. Crohn's is a type of inflammatory bowel disease, or otherwise known as IBD, with the other type of IBD being ulcerative colitis. The color for the ribbon that represents IBD awareness is purple, so when you announced that a new album to be released a year ago would be entitled Guts, with a purple aesthetic, I felt moved and thought that this coincidence could be used for more good than you may have initially realized. I was hoping that you might consider helping the IBD community. Right now, there is no known cure. With your platform and this impeccable set of circumstances, I believe that you could truly make a difference to millions of ill people around the world. Millions of people live each day with invisible diseases and struggles both mentally and physically that the next person would never know about. People who may feel alone in their daily struggles may feel less alone knowing others like them are out there as awareness is spread. Music inherently brings people together. Together, the power of music with this message of awareness can help millions feel less alone. I can think of 10 times where I nearly got my message to you, but never all the way. Let me explain a few of those times. Like yourself, I am a Trojan of USC in the music industry program, currently pursuing my master's, where through one class I got to meet your tour manager. After trying to get my message to you through him unsuccessfully, and through unsuccessful results of directly emailing your USC email, I had gone through a long journey of being so close yet so far from you. From the USC-UCLA football game where you even walked by, to seeing you at Jingle Ball, to a close friend seeing you at your SCL appearance, and crazy enough I even ran into the YouTuber who asked you out to prom, leading me to attend the prom he ultimately threw. I was unsuccessful in landing the Kelly Clarkson Guts segment, which I applied to as I am originally from New York, where you have moved to and where a part of me hoped to run into you on the streets by some miracle. When getting my message directly to you was failing, I tried going the route of reaching out to the Crohn's Colitis Foundation for assistance from their end in launching a national campaign related to Guts for Guts and your music, but because of liabilities, they weren't able to do something directly related to you, which was understandable but still worth a shot. I was glad when I saw you did decide to support a cause with Fun for Good, which in fact implemented similar concepts of my Guts for Guts proposal, but also still hoped there would be room for Guts for Guts to work as well. And with that, I propose to you this. With your tour coming to an end a year after this all started, and knowing you have the Fun for Good campaign that you are already donating proceeds of ticket sales from throughout the tour to, I have a few ideas. One would be if, solely for the LA concerts, you'd be willing to spare an additional portion of those ticket proceeds as a donation to the Crohn's Colitis Foundation. Another idea would be to merely speak up about IBD on your story to spread awareness, possibly linking to the Crohn's Colitis Foundation to accept donations and provide more info on IBD. With your reach, a little goes a long way for raising awareness of this uncured disease, let alone donations for cure research. Thank you very much for finally getting to hear me out. I personally have purchased one of the Guts merch necklaces so that every time I have to go to the hospital, I can not only proudly wear it as a badge of identity of sorts, but to also feel that I have guts, so to speak, when going through those hard times. Finally, here is my contact info should you like to inquire more. Fight on.